From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off in Detroit. Khalif Raymond to return it. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that one back. Brock, he gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. Let's go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
Alex Highsmith. The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
There's another for it. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. He got him 3. They needed 4. It's going to be fourth and goal from the 1.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got fourth and goal. What are you going to do?
Running for it, Mixon. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Has him on the quick hitter. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Gets this one to Fryermuth. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, These tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Having gained up a handful there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Roman Wilson reels it in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third and just 2 to go. Rodgers here from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Again, Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Brought in, inside the 20. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Jukes out a one stop. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard
line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Man in motion here. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now Rodgers on third and short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Ball taken in at the 36. Escapes a defender. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions driving for a score and a halftime lead. 1st and 10 from the 41.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they get this down to the 28. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Get behind the line and the ball is loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense. And number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
On 2nd down, Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, 52 yards out. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. Yeah, he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Running it with David Montgomery. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Bates' kick is up and good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. In motion, right is Metcalf. It's Johnson on 2nd down. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chuck on that return.
1st and 10 at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Okay.
Strad to throw on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The throw is caught, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Massive hit, the ball is out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jumps in up the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They're now set for 1st and 10. A pistol snap here. Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
318! Get 300! Get 300!
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
319!
Rodgers here from the gun. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the turnover into a lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
14, Lions 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
17. Steelers 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. On the draw, this is Johnson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. This gets the 1st and more. Still fighting forward. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
18. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 now.
At the 30-yard line.
Finds Laporta. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Working quickly here.
12 yards. And the Lions first down.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down throw by Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
24. Steelers 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
18.
Play fake, it's Rodgers. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away. That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has the connection to right. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to kick this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
2nd and 10 now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it.
3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, let's be honest here. Where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that 1st down anyway. You've got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pass complete. Screen flag. And he won't make the marker. Can they rally to him in time? That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Going right side. Mixing with it. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Keep that tight right there.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yawn. It's 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Stroud now on 3rd. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Steelers down by a very unlucky 13. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Stroud now bringing his guys out for this 2-point attempt. He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4.
Steelers 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kent on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions will have it right at the...
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, then get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.